Welcome to the Late Show, everybody. So happy you're here. So happy everybody's with us tonight. I am your host, Stephen Colbert, and wow. I am glad you could be here on this historic evening because Donald Trump held his first solo press conference as president, okay? All right? He's had them with the world leaders. He's gone out there instead of the podium, like the twin podiums of the world leaders, but this was just him by himself. Evidently, he didn't even bring his meds with him. It was just him alone. It was a robust 1 hour and 17 minutes long. That is beefy, okay? It was so beefy you could eat it with a fork, okay? But you're gonna want to use a spoon to get every drop of the crazy. It just happened, actually. We're recording this in the early afternoon. It literally just finished. What I'm saying is this is fresh. It must be fresh because you can smell it. There's a real, this press conference, it's still steaming. You can warm your hands over this pile. It's kind of hard to characterize the press conference. Words fail me. How about CNN?
It was unhinged.
Okay. Okay, Jake. Nice try. Okay. But that's the lying fake media. Okay. What do his friends over at Fox News say?
Oh, righty then.
All right. Very funny. Very funny. Nice try. Very funny. Okay. What did Fox News really say?
Wow. Alrighty then.
With friends like that, who needs Fox and Friends? Now, right off the bean, here's the thing. Donald Trump held this press conference because there's a lot of talk, there's chaos in the White House, right? And then there's all this talk about whether the Russians are, like, playing footsie with him or something like that. So he held it. They say, his press aides say, I got this right, like, this was totally his idea. Like, he came up and he said, we're holding a press conference today, and I totally believe that no one else thought this was a good idea for him to do. And he started off by defending the rough start his administration has had by immediately attacking America's true enemy, anybody but him.
To be honest, I inherited a mess. It's a mess.
No, you inherited a fortune. We elected a mess. For the record. Then the president touted his accomplishments.
I don't think there's ever been a president elected who in this short period of time has done what we've done.
I don't often say this, but Mr. Trump, I completely agree with you. This is unprecedented. And the president focused on the one thing that made him happy right away, besides his nightly bathrobe time. He took a moment to reminisce about his election.
Got 306 electoral college votes. I wasn't supposed to get 222. They said there's no way to get 222. 230 is impossible. 270, which you need, that was laughable. We got 306. Because people came out and voted like they've never seen before. So that's the way it goes. I guess it was the biggest electoral college win since Ronald Reagan.
Actually, sir, Barack Obama got 365 electoral votes in 2008. You only got 306. Wait a second. Wait, do you think 306 is larger than 365? Wow. Betsy DeVos works quick. That effect. That's called the DeVos effect. You got DeVosified. That was the DeVosification of Donald Trump. Now, a little bit later, a reporter reminded him how numbers work.
You said today that you had the biggest electoral margin since Ronald Reagan with 304, 306 electoral votes. In fact, President Obama got 365.
Well, I'm talking about Republican. Yeah.
President Obama 332
Yeah.
and George H.W. Bush 426 when he won as president. So why should Americans trust?
Well, no, I was given that information. I don't know. I was just given. We had a very, very big margin.
I guess my question is, why should Americans trust you when you accuse the information they receive of being fake when you're providing information?
Well, I don't know. I was given that information.
How presidential. It really reminds me of Harry Truman, who so famously said, "Look, I don't know where it's supposed to stop. I was given that buck." And Trump proved once again that he is consistently inconsistent.
I watch CNN. It's so much anger and hatred and just the hatred. I don't watch it anymore.
You literally just said you watched it. Like 3 seconds ago. And then you said you don't watch it. Imagine if Bill Clinton had said, "I did not have sex with that woman. The media is so dishonest. I totally banged her in the Oval Office." Total, boom, total. But a CNN reporter did fight back.
Just because of the attack of fake news and attacking our network, I just want to ask you, sir.
I'm changing it from fake news, though.
Doesn't that undermine...
Very fake news.
Very fake news. I didn't realize we were bringing out the big stupid guns. If that doesn't work, he might have to ratchet it up to very, very totes magotes for realsies, falsies, fake news. No fair changes, no drops, no bombs, no takebacks. Circle dot, cootie shot. That works. And Trump finally addressed the rumors about his relationship with Vladimir Putin.
Putin probably assumes that he can't make a deal with me anymore because politically it would be unpopular for a politician to make a deal. I can't believe I'm saying I'm a politician, but I guess that's what I am now.
There it is. Did you catch that? We all saw the moment when Donald Trump finally realized he is the president. And Trump explained why good relations with Russia were so important.
If Russia and the United States actually got together and got along, and don't forget, we're a very powerful nuclear country, and so are they. There's no upside. We're a very powerful nuclear country, and so are they. I've been briefed, and I can tell you one thing about a briefing that we're allowed to say because anybody that ever read the most basic book can say it. Nuclear holocaust would be like no other.
Yes, that's the kind of in-depth briefing that only the president is privy to. It's in the highly classified briefing book, Nuclear Holocaust Bad. I don't want to get a little technical. It's a little technical.
Technical book.
It's a little technical. I don't want to get too jargony, but the briefing is just one long word, boom. Then, rather than address the Russian rumors, Trump pivoted.
Does anybody really think that Hillary Clinton would be tougher on Russia than Donald Trump? Does anybody in this room really believe that?
I don't know, I'll ask. Does anybody really believe that? And Trump wasn't done with his ethnic outreach, addressing the thorny issue of racial tensions with longtime White House correspondent April Ryan.
When you say the inner cities, are you going to include the CBC, Mr. President, in your conversations with your urban agenda, your inner city agenda, as well as?
Am I going to include?
Are you going to include the Congressional Black Caucus and the Congressional
Well,
Hispanic
I would.
Caucus,
I tell you what. Do you want to set up the meeting? Do you want to set up the meeting?
No.
Are they friends of yours?
I'm just a reporter.
No, set up the meeting.
I know some of them, but I'm sure.
Let's go set up a meeting. I would love to meet with the Black Caucus. I think it's great.
Oh, you're a black woman? Can you talk to the Congressional Black Caucus? Can you guys get together at your next meeting of the Black Club? Can you black people just figure that thing out? You know what? Forget it. I'll have Ben Carson do it. Sit down. Sit down. Wow. John, that's true, right? He's right. The president.
Yeah.
Is that he's giving away a secret? All black people know each other, right?
Right, yeah.
All black
That's
people
right.
know each other.
Yeah, we
and
meet-
you control each other's schedules, right? You
Yeah,
can schedule.
yeah. We meet at Oprah's house.
That would be going at Oprah's. So at Oprah's house? Could you set up a meeting between me and Beyonce and Denzel Washington and Frederick Douglass? Because I've been hearing some great things.
Yeah, of course.
Great things about that guy.
Thurgood Marshall.
Such great things. He's
Yep.
so great.
Adam Clayton
You
Powell.
can come too. You can come
Yep.
too. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Finally, CBS's Major Garrett asked the question swirling all week, what Trump will do about the heightening tensions with Russia.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you anything about what response I do. I don't talk about military response. I don't say I'm going into Mosul in 4 months. We are going to attack Mosul in 4 months. Then 3 months later, we are going to attack Mosul in 1 month. Next week, we are going to attack Mosul.
That was the president unveiling his 2 new characters, military guy and dictator giving a press conference. We got a great show for you tonight.